tutti. Welcome back to Venice. Pretty cool, huh? This canal goes right down to the armories. There's two gates right there. Can't actually go past there. That's a military complex, as it has been for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. So another cool aspect of being in Venice is everywhere is history. And everywhere is cool architecture, and they're pretty good about lighting it up too. That's not bad. So another fantastic day here in Venice. Great weather. I think it's getting warmer. I might be doing these videos without my hat or my jacket pretty soon. Hopefully. I hear there's some rain in the forecast, but later, you know, and hopefully it's not on a weekend, right? But yeah, it's been a great day. It was a bit of an admin day. After the weekend, I had to resupply, get some more groceries so I could cook for myself rather than continuously buy things here and there. And I just made a fantastic pasta dinner that I'm trying to walk off right now. But yeah, so I went shopping looking for a bunch of things. And I did notice, I started to think about it, you know, here's the thing. You can't ever trust what you like versus what you're used to, right? It's preference versus, you know, a habit. And we're all like that. In fact, they say that if you think you like something or prefer something over another thing, what you should do is eat it, drink it, do it for 2 weeks at least, and then switch. And you'll notice after about 2 weeks, you'll start to gain that preference, right? And the easiest example is when everybody talks about like Coke versus Pepsi, right? Like, you might think you like Coke, right? But start drinking Pepsi for a while, like for a good long while, and then suddenly have a Coke, and you might find that you don't actually like Coke. Same with like those of us who grew up on the off-brand ones, you know, RC Cola, PC, whatever that thing's called, and all that, right? And you'll hear people actually say it. Oh, well, I prefer this. You know, I got used to it, and that kind of thing. But really, do they like it? Do they prefer it, or is it just what we expect to be normal, right? Because after a while, that's what's normal. So your preference, your habit, your tastes take on this, like, you know, habit, right? So after a while, you have to ask yourself, well, do I like it, or am I just used to it? And I've started to really be cognizant of that and really try to check myself when I'm thinking about preferences, right? Especially with the coffee, right? I've been really trying different kinds of coffee, trying to seek out different things, and try. Like, that was what the whole mocha experience was all about, was using the mocha machine, was to see, do I like it my way? Try this for the duration of my Italian trip, and when I get back home, I'll try it my old way and see which one I like. And it's really interesting. And that's what I've been trying to do, right? Like, even with my pasta dishes, I'm trying to like substitute something. Like, is that my preference? Do I like doing it that way? But I can't, you know, I can't help it. In a lot of ways, you just gravitate towards, you know, what you're used to, and it's comforting, right? And I was talking to my sister about this, actually, because the big joke is always that, you know, you come to Italy and then you wind up going to McDonald's, right? And it's like, yeah, that seems like a wasted opportunity, right? But at the same time, like, there's a lot of stress to getting out of your comfort zone. There's a lot of other things that are going on that you're not used to, and that. So for some people, it's just like a moment of like, you know what? I just kind of have to have something that I'm used to. I just need that little break from trying so hard all the time, right? And I get it. I so far have not broken down to get McDonald's. But, you know, there's been other things, right? Like just, you know, how I cook my meals and you know, those kinds of things. And I have been, you know, I wanted to, gain a lot of perspective and a lot of see how other people live and try it out for a while. And that's what I've been thinking about the last couple of days, because I have been finding Venice to be difficult. It's easy in some ways. There's shops all over the place. So finding food for me now is easy. I just have to find like the right places. Um, it's not that I can't find vegetables. It's I want to find like the better ones, the fresher ones, whatever, right? That kind of thing. But finding them isn't a problem, right? Same with shops. There's all over. Like if I need something, the shops all over the place. Um, but what has been difficult is just getting around and trying to figure that out, and in particular with the canals and how I'm normally navigating with things, and I started to think about, especially yesterday when I did that big tour, that was part of it. I was like, you know what? I can't change the streets. So I have to learn the streets, right? I have to learn the alleyways. I have to learn how this all works, and that's what I'm trying to do. And so it was a nice perspective shift for myself to just kind of like, yeah, that's what you're doing, right? So let's just do that, right? But every now and again, you do need a rest, and maybe that's why we're so comfortable at home, right? It's because that's the way we all prefer everything. Like everything's in its place, and you have the good coffee, you have the right kind of pasta, the water tastes the same as you're used to, the way you think you prefer it. And then it's not effort, just being and existing. And this kind of experience, that's what it does to you, is it brings you out of that and forces you to confront all those things, right? And the great thing is, after those 2 weeks, right? It's been 2 months for me. You start to realize, yeah, I prefer this. I prefer that. And I'm only going to know for sure when I get back home and I try it a different way. So the great experiment continues, and I'm happy and excited to find out, right? Because if you that's really, at the end of the day, that's what they mean when they say, you're expanding your mind by traveling, right? To see how other people do things, see how they live, gain those perspectives, right? Yeah. There's a lot I like better about Italy, and a lot I like better at home. Does it mean it's better? I don't know. But I'm going to think about it. I'm going to experience it, and if I never find out, I mean, that's part of the journey, right? So anyway, I hope everyone watching this is doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. I'm having a great time in Venice, and I hope you all take care of yourselves. I hope for great adventures to you as well, whenever you can take them. And until tomorrow, a domani, arrivederci.